57-year-old Cameron Gardner faced 2 counts of second-degree murder after 2 men were shot and killed at his Collingwood apartment in the early morning hours of January 22, 2019. Today, Gardner is free, charges against him withdrawn by the Crown.
We had a trial date that was scheduled in September, and we had no reason to believe this case would ever be pulled. But it was very special because it finally let him get the freedom that he deserves.
Gardner was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder in the shooting deaths of 52-year-old Dean Kopkov and 42-year-old Donovan Bass. Police say they collected evidence and laid charges appropriately, but it's up to the courts to decide whether they have reasonable prospects of a conviction. The case was under a publication ban until yesterday. According to court documents, Gardner's lawyers argued that the shootings were in self-defense.
But when I first met Cameron, he was a broken man. He didn't understand why he was in custody. And once he recounted his story to me, I told him, I said, we're going to fight for you.
The document reveals how 3 masked men kicked in the door of Gardner's apartment. Gardner and his girlfriend were bound and held at gunpoint. Alerted by a security system, Gardner's son arrived on the scene and intervened. In the ensuing struggle, 2 of the intruders were fatally shot. The 3rd man fled. The charges against Gardner were reduced to 2 counts of manslaughter and then finally withdrawn altogether in court yesterday.
And so I think other Canadians would probably be a little concerned after hearing about this case because they're going to have to think twice if they're ever in a situation like that. And what I would ask other Canadians to remember is that, while this was unfair, that our justice system eventually prevailed.
Gardner spent almost 800 days either in jail or under strict bail conditions. Police say there are no other charges against him. Roger Klein, CTV News, Collingwood.